You saw it, Neil, but you didn't say it.
Suppose anthropologists were black racists instead of white racists. What would they write? Hypothetical black racist anthropologist. Chimps and other apes grow hair all over their bodies. The hairiest people you've ever seen have been white people. Distinct from their face, hands, and feet, part the hair of most chimpanzees the way they do to each other when checking for lice, and their skin color is white, not any shade of black or brown. Ever hear of a lice outbreak among black children? White children are 30 times more susceptible to lice infestation than our black children. The parasite simply likes to lay eggs in the hair of chimpanzees and white people more than on the hair of black people. For most of the 20th century, Neanderthals were portrayed as stupid and brutish. Turns out, beginning in the 1990s, genetic research revealed that Europeans are between 1% and 3% Neanderthal, Africans 0%. This goes on. This is what we were doing as humans to each other, not recognizing authentic diversity in who and what we are.
You saw it, Neil. You watched it happen. You cracked the joke about a black anthropologist studying Europeans, but you stopped at the punchline. You said, what if they said white people get lice like chimps? What if they mentioned Neanderthal genes in Europeans, not Africans? You flipped the racism, but you didn't fight it. You performed the truth, but you didn't stand in it. You told us how stupid it is, but not how dangerous it is. Not how many lives it justified erasing. Not how many children were taught they were less than human because someone in a lab coat said it with a graph. Science didn't just observe the world. It shaped it. It picked sides. It wore racism like a uniform, and it gave it a degree. You know that, Neil, but you've become what they needed. The safe black voice, the digestible intellect, the black scientist who's smart enough to see the wound, but not wild enough to set the house on fire. You joked about Neanderthal DNA, but didn't call out the irony. The ones who said Africans were closer to apes are the ones carrying ancient hominin genes. That ain't just ironic. That's a revelation. That's the undoing of centuries of bullshit, but you let it land like trivia. You say things like, you're above the noise. But I don't want quiet from a mind like yours, Neil. I want the truth, unshackled. I want you to say, science was a tool of empire. Anthropology was a scalpel used to dissect blackness. Genetics was twisted into a noose. Say it out loud. Stop performing the edge of revolution and start delivering it. Because when you speak half-truths in full view, you become the veil. You become the gatekeeper. You become the very force you thought you were outsmarting. We need scientists who flip the table, not ask for a better seat. We need minds unafraid to be banned, unfunded, uninvited, and unbreakable. So this ain't hate, Neil. It's the push. It's the mirror. It's the kill switch on comfort. You've said enough to look aware. Now say what they fear. Say it for the kids who were called beasts. Say it for the bones dug up and labeled primitive. Say it for every truth you had to water down to keep your mic. We see you, Neil. We need all of you.